Welcome back to another video here on Aviation 1337, guys. Today I'm flying all the way from Ho Chi Minh City to Copenhagen, Denmark with Qatar Airways. Qatar Airways is one of my favorite airlines and I'm very happy to fly with them all the way back to Europe. So the check-in procedure, very smooth. I highly recommend you guys to do the web check-in beforehand so you can just drop your bags at check-in. I also suggest you guys to be there early if you're flying out of Ho Chi Minh City, Tân Sơn Nhất International Airport, because immigration queues can be pretty long. It was a beautiful sunset over here in Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City, and it was time to board a flight pretty soon. So I didn't go to the lounge or anything. I was just walking around a little bit. And then it was time for boarding, and the staff were actually very friendly. I have to say, the check-in staff as well as the Qatar Airways staff as well. And the procedure was pretty smooth as well, despite being a pretty full flight. So, so far, so good. I was greeted by the staff. I can't complain there. Qatar Airways usually pretty friendly as well. And look here, guys, this is the old school kind of business class that it doesn't look that good, honestly, the seats, the hardware, but I'm sure the soft product is pretty good on Qatar Airways. Okay, here's my seat, guys. I decided I was gonna book in advance. I got a small kind of amenity kit with just some earplugs and eye mask and stuff like that, as well as headphones as well, a pillow and a blanket as well. And the seat is pretty spacious. This is the Boeing 777. Can't complain about the space there. And also I was very lucky to have a empty middle seat, so both me and my neighbor to the left, we had some extra leg room there. And also the seat, you have a charger, not an outlet, but you have charger for your USB and stuff like that. And now it's time for takeoff. Immediately after takeoff, it was time for meal service and drink service, and I have to say again, staff very friendly. They started with handing out a bag of snacks. I didn't eat that actually. I opted for a tomato juice there before the meal. And this is a night flight, so we took off at about 8 p.m. I got some extra water, and there was an option of chicken, and this was beef, but I'm very happy I chose this. It was really good, guys. I mean, for an economy meal, good sizing portion. There was a dessert, some kind of panna cotta. 10 out of 10, guys. Like, you can't really ask for more than this. And the noodle salad, very good as well. So again, the catering on Qatar Airways, every time I've been on board Qatar Airways, it's been absolutely fantastic for actually what you pay for. After the meal, it was time to relax a little bit. I really tried to get some sleep, even though I have trouble sleeping on board, unfortunately, but I couldn't really sleep that much. So here's the in-flight entertainment system, which is extensive on Qatar Airways. There's, in my opinion, nothing to complain about. You can listen to the Quran if you want, which can be pretty soothing actually. Before landing, they also handed out this snack, a hot snack, kind of like a sandwich, as well as drink service twice. And that was a really nice gesture. I mean, this flight is not that long. I mean, it's around 8 hours, but it was nice to see 2 courses. I actually honestly just expected 1, but yeah, very nice. And the crew kept coming with drinks before landing as well. After landing, I had a few hours to kill in Doha airport, and I just decided I was gonna walk around a little bit and just find a place to sleep a little bit, because I was very tired because I didn't sleep a minute on this flight actually. Unfortunately, I have a really hard time falling asleep, and if you guys have any tips, or if you just want to share your experience of sleeping on night flights and stuff like that, please just comment. I would love to hear you guys' opinion as well. I was walking around here at Doha airport and I noticed that it kind of looked a little bit like Singapore Changi airport, but of course in a different way. But it was very nice to see this kind of like garden as well. It really gives a really nice impression of the airport, I have to say. Even though it felt, I don't want to say tacky, it felt very nice, but not as authentic as maybe Singapore airport or something like that. But again, it was a nice touch, aside from the shopping and stuff like that. So yeah, good on Doha airport for that. It was time to board my next flight to Copenhagen, and it was a little bit chaotic. Here I am. You can see this is the business class bus, and some of the passengers were not that happy because some were legit business class passengers and they shoved us economy class passengers in as well, which, you know, I don't think it should be like that. If you're a business class passenger, you should have your own designated transfer, not with other passengers. But anyway, they actually switched my seat as well, and now we're flying on a Dreamliner 787, and the legroom felt actually a little bit more tight compared to the 777, I have to say. Maybe it's just 1, 2, 3 centimeters difference, but it felt like it's a little bit tighter actually. Same thing here, pillow, small amenity kit. Also, they still handed out these masks and kind of like protective gear, whatever, that if you want to use that. One thing I really liked on this Boeing Dreamliner 787 was the camera function. Okay, so I could have a downward, forward angle of a camera view, which was very nice for the takeoff as well. Very cool to see the downward angle from the camera there on the in-flight entertainment system. Very nice. And also I love checking the 3D flight map during my flights, and this was one of the best I've seen actually. So I could in real time follow the ascent up to cruising altitude, so that was very nice touch. I don't remember seeing on other flights from what I can recall now. But yeah, amenity kit had eye mask and earplugs and stuff like that, which is a nice gesture as well. This flight is not that long as well, it's around 6 hours. And here is the toilet. It was nothing, you know, really spectacular, but still better than some airlines. But there was no like flower or plant or anything like that, which you can see in some airlines today. But overall, I can't complain. It was pretty clean and it looked pretty neat. One thing I don't like about the Dreamliner 787 is their windows. Okay, so this is the darkest hue that you can possibly get on the windows here, but the sun was still pretty strong. You could really feel the sun in between, so I really prefer the window shades there actually. And we were served breakfast just a few hours before landing, and it was very nice as well there. Can't complain at all. It was a very tasty, kind of like omelette style, frittata, tomato style, but very tasty. The bread tasted very good as well. So again, the catering on Qatar Airways is magnificent. The catering on Qatar Airways is really good in my opinion, and I also got an extra tomato juice, and now I'm just enjoying the descent and approach into Copenhagen. So please enjoy the landing here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the landing as much as I did, and also I gotta say that Qatar Airways did a fantastic job on this journey from Ho Chi Minh City to Copenhagen. I have basically nothing to complain about. I highly recommend Qatar Airways, and especially the catering is very nice. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and take care, and I'll see you in the next video.